So if you run a small business in South Africa, chances are you've had projects that started with excitement but ended up delayed over budget or completely unfinished. The good news is that project planning does not have to be complicated. In this video, I'm going to show you how small businesses can plan projects better, avoid common mistakes, and get things done faster and more efficiently. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jason Matthews from Eben Business Solutions, where we help businesses grow through better systems, project management, and business development. Today's topic is very practical: how small businesses in South Africa can plan projects better. Whether you are launching new services, opening a new branch, running a marketing campaign, or setting up a new system, good project planning can save you time, money, and stress. Let's get into it. Step 1. Start with a clear goal. The first step in planning any project is to define exactly what you want to achieve. A lot of small businesses fail because they begin with a vague idea like, we need to improve sales, or we need to grow the business. But that is not a project goal. A proper goal is specific. For example, instead of saying we want more customers, say we want to increase monthly client inquiries by 20% in the next 3 months. That gives your project a clear direction and makes it easier to measure success. If the goal is not clear, the project will become confusing very quickly. Step number 2, break the project into smaller tasks. Once the goal is clear, break the project into smaller steps. Many small businesses struggle because they try to do everything at once. That creates stress and confusion. For example, if your project is to launch a new product, your smaller task could include product design, supplier sourcing, pricing, marketing, launch preparation, and customer support. When you break a project into smaller tasks, it becomes easier to assign work, track progress, and solve problems early. Step number 3, assign responsibility to one person. Every task in a project should have one clear owner. Too many projects go wrong because everyone thinks someone else is handling it. That leads to delays and mistakes. In a small business, one person may wear many hats, but the responsibility still has to be clear. Even if one person is doing multiple things, it should still be obvious who is accountable for each task. For example, if you're planning a tender submission, one person should be responsible for documents, another for pricing, another for final review. Clear responsibility improves speed and accountability. Step number 4, set realistic deadlines. A project without deadlines usually drags on forever. But deadlines should also be realistic. Small businesses often make the mistake of setting aggressive timelines without considering available time, staff, or money. When setting deadlines, ask, how long will this task really take? Do we have the people to do it? Are there any delays we should expect? A realistic deadline helps your team stay focused without feeling overwhelmed. It also helps you avoid last-minute panic, which is very common in small businesses. Step number 5, plan around your budget. In South Africa, small businesses often have to work with tight budgets. That makes budgeting an important part of project planning. Before you begin, estimate what the project will cost and compare that to what you can afford. Your budget should include things like labor or staff time, materials, software tools, transport, printing, and unexpected costs. It is always better to plan for a little extra than to run out of money. Many projects fail not because the idea was bad, but because the budget was not managed properly. Step number 6, use simple project tracking tools. You do not need expensive software to manage projects well. A lot of small businesses think project management requires complicated systems, but that is not true. A simple spreadsheet, a task board, or even a shared checklist can work very well. The important thing is to track what needs to be done, who is responsible, the due date, and the current status. When tasks are visible, it is easier to stay organized and catch problems early. The simpler the system, the more likely your team will actually use it. Step number 7, communicate often. Good project planning is not only about the plan itself, it is also about communication. Many business projects fail because nobody gives regular updates. Set a simple rhythm for communication. For example, weekly check-ins, short progress updates, and quick problem-solving meetings where needed. Communication helps everyone stay aligned and reduces misunderstandings. In a small business where people often work on multiple things at the same time, communication can make the difference between success and failure. Step number 8, review and adjust as you go. No project plan is perfect from the beginning. Things change, costs change, deadlines shift. A supplier may delay, a client may change their scope. That is normal. The key is to review progress regularly and adjust the plan when needed. A good project manager does not wait until the end to discover problems. They monitor the project along the way and make changes early. That is one of the biggest advantages small businesses have. They can move fast and adapt quickly as they stay alert. Step number 9, learn from every project. After the project is finished, do a quick review. Ask what went well, what caused delays, what should we do differently next time. This step is often ignored, but it is very powerful. Every project can teach you something about your business. If you keep learning, your project planning gets better and better over time. So, to plan better projects in your small business, remember these key steps. Set a clear goal. Break the work into tasks. Assign responsibility. Set realistic deadlines. Plan the budget. Use simple tools. Communicate often and review as you go. Project planning does not have to be complicated. It just has to be clear, practical, and consistent. If you are a small business owner in South Africa and you want to run better projects, start with a simple system and build from there. Better planning leads to better results, less stress, and more growth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So,